Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, my name is Gita Cahyani. I am from class PGMI 3C. I want to explain about understanding a primary school teacher education and discussion with my friend about issues discussion in primary school teacher education. Teacher definition. In a simple sense, a teacher is a person who provides knowledge to students. A teacher in the view of society are people who carry out education in certain places, not necessarily informal education institution, but can also be in the mosque or mosque and at home. Four facts with teacher are called unsung heroes. 1. The teacher is a person who is very instrumental in guiding someone from childhood to school so that they are free from ignorance. The teacher and educators until students understand things that were previously known. 2. Teachers are not just teaching but trying to humanize someone so that they become intelligent, moral, and successful people. 3. Teachers are often made the object of anger by students and even parents as teachers. Most of them remained failing and even persisted to continue to be good educators. And teachers do not know to give up on circumstances. Next, the teacher is a person who works without time, even though the teacher has finished teacher hours at school. But when he returns home, a teacher is still working up proper material to be taught the next day. Check the result of student assignment of exam. 3 virtues of teacher. According to Islam, the teacher is someone who educates, guides, teaches, directs, trains, apologizes, and so on is a person who has glory, because a teacher is the best person who is not stingy with the knowledge he has. 4. The importance of madrasah ibtidaiyah education in the modernization era. Education is a process where humans will be guided to from their identity to become better, knowledgeable, and smarter individual. With education, a person will begin to build a quality more uplift beside of his knowledge, where through education someone will be guided, directed, and providence with sufficient theory how he shall live the life he is going to live. A teacher, a professional educator with the main task of educating, teaching, guiding, directing, training, assessing, and evaluating students in early childhood education in the pathway of formal education, basic education in secondary education. A professional teacher should have the academic qualification and background of an educator in accordance with his or field of work. Assalamualaikum Hazlim. Anyway, I have several questions for you. What do you think about the difference between PGMI and PGSD?
Waalaikumsalam Gita. I think Madrasah Ibtidaiyah teacher education as did name impress. PGSD under the auspices of the Minister of Research, Technology and Higher Education prepares elementary class teachers. Men will PGMI under the auspices of the Ministry of Religion prepares class ME teacher as the level students. If PGMI is we can teach in all section of religion. If PGSD is only one generation fail. What do you think is the difference between PGMI and PGSD?
In my opinion, Madrasah Ibtidaiyah Teacher Education with the title SPDI has the authority to be a classroom teacher. In the Permendikbud story is clearly no difference in authority between graduates of primary school teacher education and Madrasah Ibtidaiyah teacher education. Both are classroom teachers in both SD and MI. However, the fact in the field are still found that PGMI were done with an SPDI title are considered field teacher, not classroom teacher. And what challenges am facing at the moment?
Okay, Gita. For thanks for today's teacher. Industrial revolution, the influence of digital technology in increasingly integrated into human life. Globalization, competition between countries is believed to be increasingly competitive in the future. Domestic needs, the growth of the millennial generation. The higher Chinese weekend when learning online, frees teacher must be able to take advantage of technology media with Zoom, presentation, assignments via Google Classroom, free tests or fast tests with quizzes, and assign project assignments using Google Drive interactive presentation with products and here there is absolutely necessary to transfer knowledge to students in an interesting and active way. According to Gita, what are the challenges faced by this two secondary PGMI teacher?
I think at the time of this pandemic, the challenges that during online learning, first, teacher must be able to take advantage of technology media with Zoom presentation, assessment via Google Classroom, pre-test or post the test with quizzes, and as project assessment using Google Drive, interactive presentation with per deck and author. This is absolutely necessary to transfer knowledge to students in a interesting and effective way. Lastly, what do you think of being a professional teacher?
In my opinion, strength in intention, credential motivation, studying, teaching matters eitherlessly. People teaching materials in everyday life, learning effective teaching mean hard. Studying the student taught, paying attention to student, more or less. If according to Gita, how to become a full personal teacher?
In my opinion, professional teacher are people who are well educated and trained and have experience in their field. What is meant by being educated in training is not only helping formal education, but also helping to master various strategies or techniques in teaching and learning activities, as well as mastering and understanding the educational foundation contained in teacher convention. Okay, Haslim, thank you and see you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.